Good morning, a very good morning from Jispa. It's a cold morning. It's nearly 6:30, but it still hasn't warmed up. You can have. You bring. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's the view we woke up with. Out of this world. Bikes are cold starting. Mr. Chewang from Jispa Homestay, he's made us nice hot tea with milk from his own cow at home. It's just very creamy. Yeah, it's about 6:30, 5 or 10 more minutes and we'll be on our way to Leh. Chali. Thank you. Jule. That was Mr. Chewang. He said it might have gone up down until 9 or 8 degrees last night. Yesterday's clock 94.8 kilometers, short ride, 37.3 kilometers to the liter average, and total riding time was 2 3/4 of an hour. I'm just going to let this heat up a little before I take off. We'll be onward towards Leh at 6:33 a.m. Time to bid adieu to Jispa. Lovely guy, Mr. Chewang, made us feel right at home. He made lovely tea for us, helped us out in every way possible, and the homestay I feel could be the cleanest in the world. Oh, I forgot to reset the trip meter. Yeah, there you go. Range says 460 kilometers. I don't believe it. Leh is 10 hours from here, so we hope to reach, I mean it's 9, but with our speed I say 10. I've got just a little bit of work to get done today, which I will on the way from my phone. I can do that. Couple of calls to attend. Hands are freezing, man. Whew. Yeah, it is freezing. As you can see, people are walking around with blankets on them. Jispa, altitude 10,890 feet. I can feel each and every one of them. Next stop, Baralachala Pass, which is about 80 kilometers from here. Okay, that's the end of Jispa. We have empty roads up ahead and this lovely river Baga flowing right beside us. Parallel to this river Baga, on the other side of this mountain is the river Chandra, and they both meet at Kilong, and together they call the Chandra Baga. It's a lovely play on words. Chandra Baga also means a part of the moon, and it definitely looks like one. Look at this landscape. 1,500 bucks for the homestay. Water and tea was on the house. We had dinner across the road at Jispa Rasoi, which is owned by Mr. Chewang's relative. He served us a whole complete meal with mixed vegetable roti, butter roti. There was dal tadka, there was rice, and then finished it off again with a glass of chas. And the bill came to 750 bucks total. And look at that view of the sunrise. Pretty amazing, man. What a magnificent view. I think that's the way we have to go. Cross the bridge and go there. I'm not sure. We'll just check once before we head out in any direction. Okay, losing power. Twisting the throttle, but nothing happening is the worst feeling in the world. Okay, there's no other way to go but this one. You got to turn around and take that road because nowhere else to go. There is one dhaba here, Lasa dhaba. Okay, when it's wet on the road, you got to be extra careful because it could be black ice. Lovely Baga river. Looks amazing. I'm just so jealous of the people who live here, man. Jealous and, not so much at all at once, because I'm jealous of the fact that they get to wake up to this view every morning, but not so jealous because of the bitter cold. Okay, we need to stop and check in, register ourselves. You have just visited the Dalcha Bridge, longest bridge of Himachal Pradesh, and moving forward from here you need to register yourself at every point. Vehicle entry. Namaste ji. Jule जी
रोड है बंद.
अच्छा,
ये खुलेगा 9 बजे.
9 बजे.
तब तक वेट करो.
अच्छा जी. कहाँ बारलाचला के आगे?
यहीं से बंद है.
अच्छा
इसको हफ्ता डेढ़ हफ्ता हो गया।
अच्छा
टाइमिंग रखी हुई है इस रोड की।
अच्छा, ठंड के कारण,
सोने के कारण।
ब्लैक आइस के कारण। ठीक है जी, थैंक यू। रोड बंद है, रोड इज़ क्लोज बिकॉज ऑफ सेफ्टी, ब्लैक आइस है, तो 9 बजे के बाद ही खुलती है, तो हम वापस जा सकते हैं।
वापस नहीं गया।
अब यहीं तो है, यहाँ पे रुक के क्या करेंगे 9 बजे तक? 7 बज रहे हैं, अभी 2 घंटे हैं। 2 hours you want to wait here? इसमें तो और ठंड लगेगी।
नहीं, ये कंफर्टेबल है लेकिन
अरे लेकिन ठंड लगेगी, हवा जाती,
को मैं बीमार करता हूँ ना।
उसके ऊपर तो नहीं जाएगा वो।
जाएगा जाएगा।
मेरा नाम प्रसन्नजीत पाल।
प्रसन्नजीत पाल फ्रॉम कोलकाता टू लद्दाख। 1 अगस्त को निकले हैं चल के। भाई मानना पड़ेगा, एक और बार हाथ मिलाओ। मेरा नाम शरण रामचंद्रन, मेरे फादर।
हम बाप बेटे हैं।
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा। आप
बाइक से हमारी हालत ख़राब हो गई, अब चल के।
मेरा भी हालत बहुत ख़राब है। मतलब इधर जितना दूर जा रहा है मेरा हालत ख़राब हो रहा है।
अभी चढ़ान है, इसीलिए कोलकाता से तो सीधा था ना रास्ता,
हाँ,
मतलब
हाँ,
ऊपर नहीं चढ़ना था।
हाँ।
अभी ऊपर ऑल्टीट्यूड चढ़ रहे हैं तो सांस भी फूलेगा।
हाँ, बहुत इधर में तो
ऑक्सीजन
पैर वर नहीं है कुछ।
ऑक्सीजन की कमी। आप ऑक्सीजन
कैरी किया
है ना? हाँ,
ऑक्सीजन लिया है। 12 लाख थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम जा रहा है।
अब कब तक पहुँचेंगे, कहाँ तक जा रहे हैं? लद्दाख मतलब लेह तक जाएंगे?
ले नहीं, मैं जाऊंगा खारदुंगला तक। खारदुंगला मैं तो 1 अगस्त को निकला हूँ कोलकाता हावड़ा बीच से।
हाँ।
और देखेंगे कितना दिन टाइम लगेगा। पहले तो मैं सोच लिया था कि 90 दिन के अंदर हो जाएगा। अब 90 दिन तो बहुत है, 90 दिन अभी नहीं लगेगा। हम सोचा कि 80 दिन के अंदर हो जाएगा, अभी भी लग रहा है उससे ही कम में हो जाएगा।
अभी यहाँ से और 4 दिन लगेंगे?
नहीं ऐसे
कुछ तो हेल्प।
बहुत अच्छा लगा आप लोग से।
आपका यूट्यूब चैनल है?
हाँ, नेचर ऑफ जीत।
सॉरी,
नेचर ऑफ जीत।
नेचर ऑफ जीत, लवली।
नेचर ऑफ जीत। आज जिंगजिंग बार के जैसे जगह है। वही लास्ट
सर्चू में मिलेगा नेटवर्क। आपका पोस्टपेड है मोबाइल?
नहीं पोस्टपेड नहीं, उधर का ऐसे नॉर्मल है।
सर्चू में मिल जाएगा नेटवर्क तो।
सर्चू,
हाँ सर्चू में मिल जाएगा।
तो आप एक दिन में कितना किलोमीटर चलते हैं?
नीचे में ज़्यादा हो रहा था, 40, 42, 45 हो चुका है, लेकिन इधर में बहुत 30 के अंदर, 30 भी मतलब बहुत प्रॉब्लम है।
15-20 भी ज़्यादा होता है यहाँ तो।
हाँ
है ना? It is 8:15. Entry is done. They are letting us go from this checkpost, and there's a huge line and some ruckus this man has created. He's cut the line and come ahead. I'm just going to ask if I can go. जी मैं चला जाऊँ जी? शुक्रिया जी, थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू जी, नमस्ते। Engine is cold again. 8:17 p.m. Sorry, 8:17 a.m. We're off. A few interesting people we met while waiting here for an hour and a half. And these are the kind of people you meet on the road. They become your inspiration. And yeah, I'm really inspired by him, really moved by his mission. I mean, I've heard of people cycling up to Leh. They go by motorcycles, cars, but first time I'm hearing of and meeting a guy who's walking from Kolkata to Leh. Oh, I have to go there. Baralachala. Leh 326 kilometers. My fuel range is 300. So anyway, let's see if we make it. I've got 3 liters extra petrol in that can. Hopefully I'll make it. This guy is from Pune. His name is Bapu Navle. Works for Punya Nagri, the newspaper. There's a little bit of off-road, a little patch of construction, road construction going on, so it's going to be off-roads for just that much, and we're back on the road again. Whew, that was nothing. But I have heard from my brother who was here in April, and from all the drivers we met, the taxi drivers we met along the way, all of them said there's just 2 kilometers of off-road before or after Baralachala. Somewhere around Sarchu they said there's 2 kilometers of off-road, but other than that the road is silky smooth and clean all the way up to Leh. It's the cold that's killing me, man, and the low oxygen that's killing that bike. But we'll both make it. Thank you for your blessings. That is Deepak Tal in in their language means lake. So Deepak Lake, the lake that's shaped like a lamp. Get a view of the Deepak Tal. That one. Off-road patch here. It wasn't 2 kilometers, but it was just a little bit. I crossed it with relative ease. You also crossed it easily, no? Yeah. There's a bunch of bikers coming from behind us. We just gotta get ahead of them and get onto the clear road so that they can overtake us. We'll stop somewhere for a bio break and a little bit of breakfast or tea or something. Okay. Himalayans from Himachal Pradesh. And a scram. I think they were the ones we saw yesterday, no? When we were at our homestay in Jispa. Off-roads 18. I counted 18 Himalayans. What a view! Barren, barren, barren mountains. Completely bald. Not a single tree. A little bit of grass, maybe. But otherwise completely deserted. And those snow-capped peaks in the distance looking lovely. Some nice looping roads here, like a racetrack. Oop. I think we can go a little faster, no? No? Slow and steady. Correct. Safety first. Yeah, we have to go back home in one piece. Yeah, might as well enjoy the view while we're going. Ladies and gents, it's 9:09 AM. 37.2 kilometers done from the homestay. 31.8 kilometers to the liter. We have stopped at Zing Zing Bar. There's Dhaba Zing Zing Bar. We're gonna go there and have some breakfast. Dad wanted a bio break. I want breakfast. Very desperately, I'm hungry. So yeah, we're gonna catch some breakfast and then we'll head out towards Baralachala and Leh. Quick breakfast break, 20 minutes only. Just gonna have a little bit of something and then have a tea, nice hot tea. Let's go. Okay. Breakfast is done. I had one paratha and one cup of hot tea. 70 rupees. He had nothing, just a bottle of water. I mean, we didn't buy it, we had water, so he had a few sips of water. Next stop, Sarchu. Yes. Baralachala is very high, so we'll go slowly. You're feeling okay? Tired? Breathless? Headache to nahi hai? Okay. It's 9:34 AM. We have come 40 kilometers from the homestay. We are experiencing this natural beauty, this landscape, this scenery for the first time. So we just want to soak it in, and going slow will help us do that even better. Slow down and smell the flowers, they say. And no flowers here to smell, but you know, metaphorically speaking, nothing more fragrant than this. Look at that, man. We are way up in the sky. What a scene, man. What a lovely, magnificent scene. I can't believe it. And I can't believe that we have made it this far. It's just amazing. We are climbing every minute, every second, every kilometer we are climbing. Hairpin after hairpin, winding roads. Wow. Look at that. Fresh white powder. Feels like you want to go and just lie down in that snow, yeah. YOLO, you only live once. We have reached snow. We have arrived at our destination. Destination number 1, touch the snow. You can even eat the snow if you want. But he's saying he won't touch it. It's too cold for him to touch. He's not going to make that mistake. He says, you can do it, you can touch it, you can roll it, you can throw it. I will watch you do it. But we have to stop somewhere and touch it. We'll go ahead and stop up there somewhere. Welcome to Baralacha. Baralacha La. So in Ladakhi, in their language, La means pass. So Baralacha La is Baralacha Pass. Wow. Woo! Wow. You've only seen this in your fridge, no? Now you are in your fridge. Wow. Look at this. This is Suraj Tal. Suraj Tal. Tal or Tal. So in their language, in Ladakhi, Tal means lake. So Suraj Lake is Suraj Tal. This is where Baga River originates. Yeah, try. You can try swimming in that. But you'll do it only once. Very little water. You can see the bottom. But it's beautiful. Some road construction work going on here. So we are off roads. Now we're back on the road. There you see, there's that board behind the lorry. It says Suraj Tal. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Some more amazing scenery coming up. We'll stop at that board where it says Baralacha Pass, altitude and Border Roads Organization, all of that. We'll stop here or we'll go up. Yeah. We'll just meet the reporter from Pune and we'll move ahead. We'll stop where the board is, Baralacha.
I feel something.
क्या हुआ? चक्कर? चक्कर है? बैठ जाओ.
नहीं निकलेगा इधर से जल्दी.
अच्छा नहीं, पहले बैठो, 5 मिनट बैठो.
नहीं बैठेगा तो और डेंजर है. रास्ता किधर है?
हाँ ओके.
इधर थोड़ा सा दर्द महसूस होता है.
हम लोग आगे निकलते हैं. टेक केयर. यस बापू नवले.
यस
मिलेंगे. ओके टेक केयर. ड्राइव सेफ. हाँ ज़्यादा रुकते नहीं है. हेलो पिरिंग हुए போறாய் അല്ലേ മേലെ പോണം ഇങ്ങവാ ലേക്ക് അല്ലവാ പോறாய் ശരി മെതുവാ പോലാം ஏதாவது இருந்தா சொல்லுனா என்கிட்ட breathlessness तो रहेगा ही but if there is headache or blurry vision तो you have to stop. Nothing will happen but you just have to stop and rest. Once we cross Sarchu then we will be fine. The next half an hour. You touch snow. Finally, huh? Yeah, that one. Just stop there for 1 second next to it. You will just take one picture. Get down, come here, and Baralachala is crossed. One mountain achieved, passed. Now we are moving down to Sarchu. Amazing. Feels amazing to have achieved something like that this morning. Can you imagine, before these roads were made, before vehicles were made, people used to come here on horseback, sometimes walking. Everything was done by physical strength. Obviously they didn't have office calls to attend at 10:30 in the morning. It's the first time in a few days that my speedometer has seen 70 kilometers an hour. The road from Baralachala to Sarchu is very smooth, very clean, very flat almost. It's just going down gradually, and I am speeding up because there's no mobile coverage here. I need to get to Sarchu to make a few phone calls before 10:30. Sarchu is 20 kilometers from here and it's right now 10:22 AM. We've come 60 kilometers. Probably in the next 20 minutes or so I should be in Sarchu. Load class 9 ton, slow drive, safe life. One vehicle at a time, speed limit 5 kilometers per hour. Faced a little bit of bad roads out here in Kelingsarai. Just a small BRO camp, and while they make that bridge and connect that end to this one with nice tar roads, we'll be off and away. Tanglangla 161, Pang is 95 kilometers. Hairpin number 3. Now we come down to a lower level, to a lower altitude. We took 3 hairpins from there. Ho, look at that. Welcome, welcome. I don't know your name. Tell me your name, you little river. Look at that, man. Look at that. Is it a desert? Is it a mountain range? Or is it both? Oh, it's cold. Even in the sun it's cold. My hands are freezing. I can feel it in my chest. I need to drink at least a liter of water now, because I'm quite dehydrated. I can feel it. I'm gonna do that as soon as we reach Sarchu. Oh, I have mobile coverage. Yes, I just got a notification in my phone, which means I've got coverage. 5 kilometers from Sarchu. Okay, so this must be Sarchu. There's no debating that. Oh, there's a whole bunch of buildings there. This is Sarchu Camp Restaurant. I will go ahead and stop at this temple, wait for Dad to come, and then move forward and go to one of those dhabas there. नमस्ते जी, जुले। सरचू यही है ना?
सरचू यही है।
तो ढाबा वगैरह वहाँ होगा?
उधर है।
अच्छा, आप यहीं रहते हैं?
मेरे कैंप है।
अच्छा, ये वाला बंद कर दिया ना?
बंद नहीं है, अभी वो पानी का पाइप खुल गया ना।
ओहो,
वो ज्वाइन करने के लिए।
अच्छा अच्छा। ना ना, मतलब सीजन के लिए बंद नहीं किया?
नहीं, अभी तो चला, अभी तो 15 तक चलेगा।
क्योंकि हमको वहाँ बोल रहे थे कि सरचू में शायद कैंप नहीं मिलेगा, यहीं रुक जाओ। शायद उनको वहीं रोकना होगा हमको।
ये हर साल मेरा 15 तक होता है, अक्टूबर 15।
अक्टूबर 15 तक। बढ़िया बढ़िया।
जिसपा भी बोला आपको?
किलोंग।
किलोंग में बोला?
हाँ, सबको धंधा करना है नहीं। नहीं, अच्छा है, हमको पता नहीं था सरचू में कैंप है।
यहाँ 16 बंदे थे।
16 बंदे थे? अच्छा, बाइक पर?
बाइकर्स थे।
बाइकर्स
गाड़ी वाले भी थे, बाइक थे।
अच्छा अच्छा।
बाइक है, बाकी गाड़ी वाले।
अच्छा अच्छा।
यूपी के थे। आप कहाँ के हो?
हम मुंबई से जी।
अच्छा, मेरे पास यूपी के थे।
अच्छा अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा। अभी यहाँ से ले तकरीबन 8 घंटे लगेंगे?
8 घंटे तो नहीं लगेगा, 6 घंटे लगेगा।
6 घंटा? तो 12 बजे निकले तो 6 तक पहुँच जाएंगे
आराम से।
बढ़िया बढ़िया।
मैं कल वो जेसीबी में मिट्टी पत्थर फेंका ना।
अच्छा, तो पाइप खुल
तोड़ दिया जगह जगह।
ओहो,
तो बिना पानी के तो काम चलेगा नहीं।
बिल्कुल नहीं। हाँ,
वो जोड़ रहा था, सुबह 8 बजे से लगे।
अरे बाप रे।
ठीक,
चलो अच्छा है, हो गया। अच्छा,
अकेले हो?
नहीं, मेरे पापा है।
अच्छा अच्छा।
वो आ रहे हैं पीछे बाइक पर,
अच्छा,
तो उन्हीं के लिए रुका हूँ।
पहुँच गए शायद।
हाँ, यही है। चलिए जी।
ओके जी।
जुले जुले।
हैप्पी जर्नी जी।
थैंक यू, ऑल द बेस्ट। आगे ढाबे पे रुकते। There is going to be some bit of difficulty here to go down this river. It's a small stream, not a river. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but it's just more like a burst pipeline. Jule, Jule. I don't know why he was honking. Maybe honking to the truck guy to stop there. Yeah, must be. Take it easy, Mr. Iyer. Doing a fantastic job crossing this river. Yeah, I'll join. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll join. I have to join a call, so I'll see you guys in a while. Bye. Okay. Long break is done. It's 12 and 12 p.m. Dad left at 11:42, so I'm half an hour behind him. 83.5 kilometers done. I'm going to catch up with him. These guys told me that it's going to take 3 hours to cross Gata loops and get to Nakila Pass. So that's another mountain pass that we have to cover. It'll take about 7 or 8 hours from here to Leh. That's what they said. I hope it takes less than that, because I don't want to reach Leh after sunset. I mean, we will reach Leh after sunset, but I want to reach there by 7 or 8 p.m, not very late in the night. I want to ride after dark only for a couple of hours if I can avoid it. So yeah, I'm going to speed now, not overspeed, but I'm going to maintain a steady pace, 70-75 kilometers an hour or 80, not more than that. Leh is 249 kilometers from here. Range says 220, but it's gonna go up to 250, I hope. Pretty sure that I can make it to Leh with this tank of fuel. If not, I still have 3 liters. No network going forward from here, at least until Thikse or Hemis. I don't know. Let's see when we get network again. Before I forget, we had a couple of cups of tea there and a bottle of water. Came to a total of 70 rupees. So we'll just put that on our list. Look at this view. It's just breathtaking view after breathtaking view. We just crossed the Whiskey Bridge some time back, and we are now headed towards the Gata Loops. The Gata Loops is a set of 21 hairpin bends, one after the other, and it will take about an hour to traverse those 21 loops. At least that's what I think. I don't know if it can be done in less time than that, but that's my assumption. Oh, Gata Loops. We are here at Gata Loops. Can you see that tanker over there? That's where we got to climb all along this route. Hairpin 1 was at 12:35 p.m. and this is hairpin 2, also at 12:35 p.m. and we're at hairpin number 3, going up. This is hairpin number 7, and somehow we have caught up with that tanker. I won't overtake it just yet, but maybe before the next hairpin, which is number 8, hairpin number 8. And we are here at hairpin number 8. Hairpin number 13. There is a shortcut after hairpin number 16. Yeah, you can climb from 16 to 18 directly, and from 18 you can climb upwards towards, I don't know which one it would be, but I'm going to try this shortcut. It's off-roads, so I'm gonna try and do my best. I know I can do it, but just don't know how well. Well, if it was wet, then that would have been a problem, because I've got slick tires and there's no grip in slush. So this one is fine. It's like easy peasy, Japanesey. Oh, we don't say Japanesey anymore. Sorry about that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, I think we've bypassed about 2 or 3 different hairpins, and we are up here at, I think this is hairpin 21, beyond hairpin 21. So I'm just gonna stop here because I need to soak in this view for a minute, and I also need to catch my breath, and I also need to take a leak. Oh no, there are a few more hairpins left, so I'm gonna finish those hairpins as well, and then I will rest, because the view from up there would be much better than the view from down here. There's only one hairpin left, which is 21, and which will come up in just about a minute, I think. And that's the last hairpin of Gata loops. Yep, it is. This is hairpin 21, where I'm going to stop and take a breather. I took a little bit of a breather. I took a leak and I enjoyed this view quite selfishly for a minute, but then I thought I must show you guys also. This is the mighty 21 loops of Gata. It's just phenomenal. It's amazing. Superb, superb, just splendid. One last time. You gotta see this one last time. There. Magnificent, isn't it? We came all the way up from here and then parked here. And now we're off. Let's go. I'm gonna get on the bike now and not stop until I reach Pang. That's my aim. I've had water, I've had a leak, I've had rest, and now all I need is some riding. Let's go. Oh, by the way, I was mistaken. It's not an hour of Gata loops. It's just 20 minutes or maybe 21 minutes of doing 21 hairpins of the Gata loop. So yeah, that's on record. Whoa, look at that mountain pass. I think this is the one. This is Nakila. Nakila Pass, I think, is at 13,000 something feet. Quite high up there. Man, I had no idea that Nakila was so high up. It's 15,547 feet at Nakila. I think Baralachala is at 16,000 and something, and Khardung is at 18, I think, or something like that. I'm not sure. We'll know when we get there. That was a small dhaba. Those BMW riders just all stopped there for lunch. Dad was waiting for me there, so I met him there. I was really feeling dizzy. My head was spinning. There's no nausea, there's no headache. It's a whole lot of dizziness. My words are slurring, I think. There's no way to explain how I feel. It's just uneasy, not normal. So I just stopped there. I asked Dad to go on ahead and he was feeling fine. I had a whole liter of water and a bottle of pulpy orange also, just to give me some electrolytes, some sugar in my system. I think it's also because I was riding a little faster than I am supposed to, trying to catch up with Dad. He was waiting for half an hour and he was bored of waiting, so he just left. It's 1:53 in the afternoon. We have done how much is that? 130.8 kilometers from homestay in Jispa. I'm getting 34 kilometers to the liter, even in this height. That is splendid. That is something else. And 200 more to go to reach Leh. I think it's about 5 or 6 hours from here, so we'll reach by sundown, maybe by 7 or 7:30. It's gonna get very cold after sundown, so I want to reach there as quickly as possible. But now I'm not going to speed at all because, you know, the roads are quite loopy, winding mountain roads, and we're at such a great height. I'm gonna take it nice and easy, slow. My GoPro battery was dead, so I had to stop and replace that at Lachungla, altitude 16,616 feet above mean sea level, and I'm feeling each and every one of those feet. I am dizzy as what? I'm dizzy as a sailor. Is that what they say? You know, when sailors get dizzy when they're out at sea. I'm feeling that. I dropped my glove. I'm gonna have to get off and pick it up. I just hope I don't drop my bike. Just pull this up. Pull that up. Just climb on. Oops. I'm really dizzy, man. I'm dizzy. My head spins. I think the only way to keep that from happening, thank you Lachungla, the only way to keep that from happening is to keep moving at a steady pace, because what you feel here more than altitude sickness is motion sickness. So moving forward at a steady pace will help you. Oof, my head is really spinning. I can barely see things clearly, but it's okay. At least I know that it's altitude sickness and nothing else. So as long as I get down to a lower level, a lower altitude, I should be fine. So yeah, all we gotta do is climb down, which we're gonna do gradually. So 2 mountain passes are through. One of them was Nakila. Well, 3 actually. Gata Loops is also, it qualifies to be a mountain pass. Then we had Nakila, and then we had Lachungla. There's one more to go, which is Tanglangla, which is the last one we cross before we reach Leh. Can't believe how blue the sky is here. I mean, when you look at the sun, that area is not that blue, but on the other side is just deep blue. I have to make sure I don't keep looking at the sky. Also have to look at the road. So this is what it is. Namaste. नीचे तक जा? हाँ जी? जाऊँ कि नहीं जाऊँ? हाँ जाऊँ. That's where the jam is, because it's a very narrow road and people need to stop to let army military vehicles pass. Now I can go, but they can't, because they're going to wait for all of those vehicles to pass first, and the vehicles coming up basically need to pass first. The vehicles going down can wait. Heavy vehicles, I mean. So yeah, just mountain things. Oh teri. Sorry. माफ करना, sorry. Thank you. A bridge is out, so we have people. I don't know why there are people down there. They must have gone from there. Now the bridge is back in action. You know? This is scary, man. Really scary. Somehow we made it across that bridge. I don't know how trucks will make across that bridge. I feel immensely low tire pressure in the front tire. My handle won't turn. The tire just takes the shape of the road and forces me to turn in its own direction. So handling has become very, very difficult. Both my wrists are aching very badly because of that. I think there's air leaking from the valve. I need to get that checked once we get to Pang or someplace. The head spinning had gone away, but now that we have stopped, it has come back. Not with a vengeance, but is there. Plus all this diesel fume from the trucks is just making it way worse. So I'm trying to keep my head as steady as possible. Finally, we have made it to Pang at 15,280 meters or 80 feet high. The air in my tire is completely gone. There's Dad. The front tire is completely flat. I need to find a tire mechanic somewhere here. How are you? Okay, no? What happened? आगे सही है. ये फ्लैट टायर फ्लैट हो गया. मेरा हाथ दुख गया. टर्न नहीं हो रहा है अभी. I flagged down a tempo traveler driver and asked him if he could help plug in the air pump into his car. I filled it up. I checked if the valve was leaking. It wasn't. And then I put the cap on it. So hopefully it should be fine now. Tea was 50 rupees for both of us. Now we are on our way. Next stop, I don't know the names anymore. We have to pass Tanglangla. I think that's our next destination. That's our next mission objective, crossing Tanglangla. Look at that road, man. We're on a plane. We climbed some at least 500 feet from Pang, and then we turned onto this road which just kept on going. It's a plain and it's a long road. It's just that it's a little undulating, which means it goes up and down like a roller coaster. So you got to be extra careful here. You just jump. You might lose control of the bike, so you have to be extra careful here. Upshi is 115 kilometers and Tanglangla is 55. It's 5:21 p.m. We took another quick break there to have some tea and put on the thermal liners in the pants, and we put on rain gear just so that the wind doesn't hit us directly. It's very windy here. 5:22 p.m. We've done 206.5 kilometers. Leh is 125 kilometers from now and Upshi is 78. We hope we can cross Tanglangla before sundown while there's still daylight. After that we'll break at Upshi, maybe for a cup of tea or something, and then from Upshi we'll go straight to Leh. We hope to reach Leh by 8 o'clock this evening. Dad's bike is refusing to climb up this steep hill, and Dad is refusing to turn down the gear, as in go one gear down. He's constantly at 5th or 4th gear and he's just opened the throttle like that. It won't climb in 5th and 4th gear. Hello, you have to put 3rd. The climb up to Tanglangla is the slowest and most boring one ever, and difficult because it's getting colder and colder every minute, and the countdown is just unbearable. It's 4 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 2 kilometers, Tanglangla. My hand is frozen in place on the accelerator. I can't feel any of my fingers, and it's been 30-35 minutes that we've just been climbing along the side of this mountain. Now we have climbed up to the top. The road is going down now. Whew. Finally we made it to Tanglangla. There it is. What a lovely mountain pass, and a difficult one, really a very difficult one, because the road is just straight and steep and keeps going and going and going, and it's just very difficult. I'm gonna stop here for 2 minutes. We'll stop here for 1 minute, huh? Just to get a picture. Coming to get a picture? Pa? You coming to get a picture? Park on the road only. See you, see you. See you. Tanglangla, altitude 17,482 feet. You're passing through the 12th highest pass of the world. Okay, okay, unbelievable, is it not? Amazing. Just one quick picture, then I'll be on my way. Okay, move. Keep going down. I can't feel my fingers. It's very cold. Very, very cold. Okay, one picture. Quick. Okay, that's it. No more. No more. Whew. No stopping at Tanglangla today, because you'll just feel dizzy, you'll just lose consciousness, and you'll just fall. So no stopping here. Must be about 1 or 2 degrees the air. It's very cold. All right, Tanglangla, see you next time. Bye bye. Woo. Let's go. Climbing down from Tanglangla. It's damn cold. I'm freezing. All my parts, all my limbs are shivering. I can barely breathe. My head is spinning like a merry-go-round. If I brake very quickly, it feels like my head is still going in that distance when my body has stopped. So it's just damn cold and damn high. So just going to hurry up and get out of here as quickly as I can. Dad is already halfway down, I think. Are you okay? You're feeling fine? Okay, good. Yeah, so I'm right behind you. Now I'm feeling a little better, because I think we've come down from Tanglangla a little bit, so my head is not spinning so much. But up there at Tanglangla, my head was golden hour of sunset. Whitewashed mountains look splendid in the golden sun. We're climbing down from Tanglangla towards Upshi and towards Leh. Leh is about 99 or 98 kilometers from here, and Upshi is about 50. We'll get there in an hour. We'll get to Upshi in an hour, and it's 6:05 p.m. I think we should get to Leh by 8 o'clock. Let's see. But until then, we're just going to enjoy this golden sunset on these beautiful mountains. It's cold. It is very cold. Hand is frozen, fingers are numb, and we can't feel anything. Just need a dhaba and a hot cup of tea. Some bread pakoda maybe, और ऑनियन पकोड़ा मिल जाएगा गरम गरम तो wow. 4 kilometers from Rhumtse, and look at that moon. There's still some daylight left, not for us but for those mountains up there. This jump. 6:33 p.m. we have stopped at Rhumtse at this roadside dhaba just to stretch our legs a bit and just to get some feeling back in our muscles. Let's see if we can have a hot cup of tea here and then move on. See you later.